Hello. Chipadelphia. All right, Zyford, you got my Mets. They stink. Bernie. Gustin, a nut. Bob. Big Perm. The Perminator. Redmond, you got the A's. Look at that. Jacob, you only got one number there. Thomas Gable. I think I got everyone. Marcel, you had 2 spots. All right. Guys, I posted up who you got there. I pinned it. So if you don't see it, it's there. Oh. This is not from the case today. These are loose boxes that came in a shipment. However, it was all 4 came from the same shop. So, you know, likely all from the same case, just from somewhere else. Not from the case that we dipped into today. That is staying, I'm keeping that aside for hopefully some more 2x2s in the coming week. Although next week I won't be doing much because I am going away. So I figured I'd get a little bit going tonight. I'll be leaving on Thursday for vacation, so that means probably only going to break like maybe Monday and Tuesday. It's Wednesday I'll have to get all your stuff out the door, and we're leaving like Thursday morning. I don't know, something like that. Just letting you guys know, all 80 of that are watching. Oh, is it the 9th inning already? Jesus, man. The Mets are they just find out ways to lose. They're pretty good at losing, man. I'll say that much. They're good at that. All right. Well, maybe they'll figure it out one day. All right. Good luck, guys. Hopefully we can get something very nice for you. Very nice. I don't know if we have the juice to fill another one tonight. That's okay. We can always look at doing one like maybe tomorrow night, depending. We're doing a pretty big birthday party here for my wife's dad. So, I don't know. That could be a late night for us at the old Stedman house. Good luck. Good luck. Theo Connor. Tibbs and Montgomery. Josh, who did you end up with? If we're going to pull you bangers, I got to make sure I'm keeping an eye out on your teams. You got... Oh, you got the A's. Ooh. Well, really, even a base auto of Kurtz would be a banger, especially on an $80 spot. Did pull his base auto earlier today. That was cool. Been nice to pull something. All right, I gotta take my ring off. I hate having my ring on. It just feels so bulky. Cam. Jack. Bazana with the refractor. Cash. Boner. First auto is base. It's going to be Cincy. That can be good, or it could be Luke Coleman. That's the only time a Cincy auto is really not good. Man. Are the Brewers the team to beat? My goodness, they've been good. Bazana. And Jackalope. Yeah. Yeah, we had a nice super this week, too. It's been a good week. For some reason, we've just had a lot of luck pulling supers out of 24 draft. It was the first Superfractor auto that we've pulled out of draft, which is quite a bit. And we actually had 5 Superfractors total because we also pulled the Carson Bench college variation, which is not, not a first, not an auto, but still a cool hit. The Bench first auto super is still hanging out there somewhere. Yeah, the Yankees there's been a lot of teams that are really struggling right now. A lot of playoff teams that are just not looking like them at all. Mets included. Basayo 200. Bellinson, Neighbors, a big one. Like the Cubs are struggling a lot lately. Obviously, like I said, the Mets have been just shitting the bed left and right. Yankees are really struggling, though, aren't they? The Yankees are, only 4 or 5 games over 500 now. It's crazy. Crazy. J.D. Dix on top, the purple or the sky blue paper, $4.99. Going to the D-bags. Good luck, guys. Good luck. This is pack number 2. Johnny King and Tanaki. Sloaner's Boners, Cozart, Dix. Do we have we have a class of auto here, but it's a good one, I think. Base hit. Oh. Uh-oh. He's out. Damn it. I knew it. Caglione at a 250 class of auto. Nice hit for KC. Mets tried to tie. Couldn't quite do it, though. Cubs can't hit. Mets can't hit. Mets can't pitch either. They just tried to tie it in the bottom or the top of the ninth, but he's safe. He might be safe. They might have tied it. I don't know. I gotta look at this replay real quick. He's out. Damn. And the Mets almost tied it. Starlin Marte would have been safe if this was 2 years ago, but his knees are shot. He's old. Kind of surprised they actually didn't have a pinch runner in for him, but maybe they didn't have someone worth throwing in there. Yeah, Burns has been... the Mets need the Reds to lose because they're Mets are in a playoff spot. They're still 4 games up on a playoff spot, but my goodness. They're not winning that division the way that they're playing. Unless the Phillies just suddenly forget how to play, but they don't seem to be. Got a first here. Nice. Braylon Payne out of 250. Thyran Lorenzo 75. It's been a rough go for Mets Nation, if you will. Brewers are looking really good. It's a tough team. National League has a lot of good teams right now. Well, it's still time to figure it all out, though, right? Ay. Kurtz here. Sorry, guys, I was double check. I wanted to watch that replay. Just in case you would have maybe got in. Bazana. Into the refractors. Nice Carson Bench. Chartle. Tears. Earhart. We have a base auto here. Phillies. Nice. Griffin Burkholder. We'll take that. The Burke store. Oh, Rosselli wants to do it if we run it back. I don't know. It is wild, but the thing is, like, I mean, think about how many times. There's definitely been times where teams have just gone into the playoffs and are like, they don't even belong there, and then they just catch fire. You just never know. You just never really know. If anybody is interested, Robert Holt is gay. I don't know Robert Holt. Remember Gabe Holt? Did you guys ever see that auto? Gabe Holt? If you guys are interested in doing another box, send me a message or anything. Say, yeah, I'd do another box. I'm not going to try to live fill, but if there's enough interest, I'll post one. I did get a message from someone who said he would be in for another one, but it would be 15 spots, so, you know. Same thing, 80th spot. There was a time when this used to be like 90th spot for 10. Actually, no, I'd say 100, but still. Pricey stuff here. Chet Hot Hands. Well, the year the Phillies went to the World Series, they went into the playoffs ice cold, didn't they? But the way this Mets team is, I can't buy it. I don't buy it. Soto hasn't been clutch at all. He's had a decent season, but he hasn't done anything in a clutch situation at all. The only clutch thing he did was broke up the no-hitter the other day. It didn't result in the Mets winning. Kurtz with the refractor. We'll take it. We got some greeny coming up. Man, a Kurtz green would be such a beautiful looking card, wouldn't it? But it's Arizona. He doesn't play on them. That's Connor Foley. 21 out of 99 for the D-Bags. The D-Bags. Them there D-Bags. 25, a Bowman 25 caser. I'm going to do 25 Bowman again soon. We'll do it soon. Not right now, but, you know. We'll get around to it. All right, last pack. Last pack. You gotta feel that window for the Phillies is kind of closing up a bit because they got some free agents next year. They got some decisions to make, right? Like that core is gonna change up a bit, huh? These windows, man, we're like, I don't think it's like that for the Mets right now. The Mets definitely overachieved last year. And this year, I think, you know, I thought the way that they were building themselves up was to start competing by, like, next year. But I guess they're a little ahead of schedule. I guess you could say. Braden Montgomery, $4.99 for Bo Sox. Yeah, I kind of feel like that's where you got to be right now, Josh. Again, like you said, the National League is tough, though. This Brewers team is really good. They're a really good team, but they've had their issues with the playoffs in the past, so. Same with San Diego. Really good team, but the playoffs have not been pretty to them. Nice Cags right there. Refractor auto to close it is going to be Miami. That's Carter Johnson. Yup, Carter Johnson, 268 out of 499 for the Fish. The Phillies are very much they still have the same issues of, like, they're very streaky with their bats. Right now, they're streaking well, but you don't want to be a live or die by the long ball kind of way. And that's how it had been in the past for them. Yeah, Phillies fans aren't too keen on their front office. I know that much. All right, that was an okay box. We'll give it like a C. I don't know if we're going to run another one tonight. I would have to have like 5 or 6 people say definitely that they're in to consider it. Don't want to post something and then have it sit. But if anyone's interested, if you want to send me a message to say that you are, I will do it if there's enough people that say they're interested. It would be another one of these. Some late night action. Yeah, I think we can do better. That was nice, though. Nice little CAGS class of auto. Do you think they'll call him up? I mean, is he even on the 40-man, too? This thing with the Mets, I'm wondering if they would get aggressive with Benj because he was a college bat, but he's only in AA. All right, guys, send me a message if you're interested in another one. If not, no big deal. We'll leave it at this. All right, see ya.